Hey, what's up everyone? Toby here with Grid 3D. And today, finally we are going to finish up the whole thing. Everything that is left with this car, today is the day we finish it in this video. Nothing is going to remain. I don't care how long it takes, but we're going to finish this. And you must have guessed this was coming, but yeah, my earpiece is damaged. Those things never last, but I'll get a new one soon, a better one with a better mic. That one was kind of even low, couldn't hear myself well. Anyways, today we're going to be making this thing here, as you can see that, and some other stuff related, car related. Anyways, let's see, is this the okay? Everything here is on my practice mesh, so I'm going to hide that and bring this in. Okay, let's go. Okay, it's also here, so let's just delete that quickly. So, side view, what you want to do now. I think I calculated this, we had 18 spokes on it, so with the spokes and the space, so that's we have I think 36, yeah, 36. So we need a circle with 36 sides. Let's see. That's nice. So just rotate this on the y-axis 90 degrees and scale this down. Still make sure your origin point is still on this point, because we still need that, but not for long though. So let's just scale this down. Scale something like this first, yeah. So what we want to do, go into edit mode. Hold on, let's just center this. Whew. Okay, go into edit mode. I think, yeah, just press F as everything is selected, so you can fill that in. So extrude this out just a little bit, and Shift D, duplicate that and bring it out. Or you know what, just delete it first. First of all, let's add in a subdiv modifier so we can make our work faster for us. So shift this to 2 and Ctrl R here, then bevel this, then select this face selection mode, and I'm coughing really seriously. So press I, insert this and just move this down. I insert this, move this down. So Shift D, then move that forward. Then this one at the back, go into side view and just scale it up to fill in that space in between, so we can stay at the back here. Yeah, just like that. So now this one in front, we really might not need this until later on. So press L, move this forward, take only this face, Shift D, and move it back. Let's see, or just move it forward even. Yeah, because where we're gonna do the stuff, this one should be scaled down. Yeah, just scale this down like so, and then extrude this inwards. Go into wireframe so we see what we're doing. Damn, I'm going to edit out a lot of coughs in this stuff. Doesn't happen normally, only when I'm talking. That's when it happens a lot. But R, Ctrl B, and just bring this out. So just leave that the way it is. We'll use that later. So now we need to focus on this one alone. So side view and then scale this down. Not really. Well, that doesn't really matter, So extrude. Let's see how much we got. Extrude this out. Then I think take one face. I extrude, insert this. After that is done, so take everything here, double click that round surface. I can select everything and go to this select drop down here and select checker deselect so you can select all that for you and the rest. So extrude to cancel that, and just move this upward a bit. Let me get a drink. Okay, after that is done, let's see, let's move this back a little bit. So we're going to select everything here too, then checker deselect again. So, okay, you see we didn't get the size right, so we're going to do that again. So start from here, no, here, then checker deselect. Wait, what the? Let's try that one more time. Yeah, now that happened. Right, so just X and delete. Hold on, let's select the extra faces on this one too, all round. So X and delete faces. So what we want to do now, okay, sorry, don't delete them, my bad, mistake. So extrude, cancel, and then press the period key and make sure you're on individual origins, and then scale this up. Sorry, my bad again, sorry. Press period key and make sure you're in median point, not individual origins. So just scale this up. So after that is done, go into the front view and just scale this on the Z axis, your X axis. Scale it down a lot and just bring it in. So what you want to do now is go back to individual origins, scale again, like so, and bring this in. So we're going to add in some supporting edge loop. Select the face on this side, the face in front here, just click this place. So what we're going to do is I to insert that, bring it in just a little bit, and Ctrl R here and bring that in, and then Ctrl R here just once and leave it as it is. So what you want to do now is add a loop cut on all these sides here. So Ctrl R, click and cancel, Ctrl R, click and cancel. So I'm just gonna speed ramp this mistake. Speed ramp. Okay, now that that is done, we are basically through with this. So select this one, L, and move it forward in front of this guy and side view, and then scale this down to just fit right inside it. Let's see. So that fits perfectly. So L, and move this one backwards to meet the end. So let's see how that looks. Okay, just scale this up a little bit to fit right in. So right here is where we're going to be adding our Lamborghini logo. I believe everything is inside the file I uploaded in part 1. If you haven't downloaded it, go back now and download it, because when we start texturing this, we're gonna need that logo, and also for the front one too. So we are done with this. We're going to add a mirror modifier and an array modifier later on to fill it on the other sides of the car, to put here and there. But for now, let's go on to finish up the rest of the parts that are unnamed. So there is a big mistake I actually made here. Yeah, this part isn't supposed to be bent like this. It's supposed to come straight up and then slowly just bend over. Let me see if that's how I did it on the practice mesh. Yeah, as you can see how it looks like here, although it's still not perfect here, but this is what I meant to do actually. I don't know if you can correct that yourself, or really I can't correct it, or else I'll make serious mistakes and just ruin the whole thing. But let me see first. Nope, not gonna work. Anyways, let's just leave it like that. I think I'll delete this later and put the other one in, so that would make sense. So What we want to do now is add in a plane. Shift A, add in a plane. Okay, before you do that, just center the origin point. So just Shift C and everything will go to the center. Wow. So now let's add in the plane. Shift A, add in the plane. Scale this down a little bit. So go to the under view, so 7 and then 9. So move this back. Okay, our mirror is on the other side, so let's just go here, Control R, add something in the center, and then delete these two on the sides and add in the mirror modifier. Okay, now that that is done, side view A, scale Y, bring this in. We're just gonna kind of use it to fill in the space that we have right here. So let's go to the under view. Just move this in, move this out. So how are we gonna do this? So what you want to do now is extrude on the x-axis towards the end part here. Just stop it here first, and now select these two and then start to trace this out. So extrude here, let's bring this back a little bit more and take the ones we extruded and then continue. You can now come and merge this two together. Merge this at last, and okay, just bring this one down a bit, and that is cool. So the only thing left to do now is these ones aren't really touching the wall, so let's just fix that immediately. Start with this one. So let's just select it through so we can save some time and just do that. So now that we have that done, let's select everything on this side. Let's see, yeah, just that, and press F to fill in the face, because that is not very important. It's just the back cover. Come over here and just turn on auto smooth, so this can look pretty nice. So we should do this for the back too, but we're going to handle that quite differently. So select this, isolate it so we can easily take what we need. So now go into wireframe mode, edit mode, take everything on this line, Shift D, duplicate that, press P, separate the selection, and come here and delete the subdiv modifier from that. We don't really need it, so de-isolate. Now I'm gonna come here and the two last ones there, here and here, press F and then extrude it. In the mirror modifier, turn on clipping. Okay, clipping is on, so now extrude it on the x-axis and meet its other side. Then this place, just press F there. Now that is basically all we need on the other side, because we already have a cover on this side, so that is cool. So one more filling, another filling we need to do is on this side here. We can't just leave this place open, and the bad part is that I've checked every picture I can find, every game I can find, but I couldn't see what was in this hole. I just see a black space, black hole there, but I really can't leave this like this. So what my solution was to just create a makeshift vent that I can just add there. So how did I do that? So I added a new cube, but I think I can actually take from here and do that. Is it possible? No, let me just add a new cube. So shift A, mesh, cube, or plane. Plane should work better. So Ctrl R, adding something in the center, and delete one side, delete vertices. Sorry, shift Z. Then add in a mirror modifier. So now that we've done that, don't turn on clipping, let's just move this outwards. So rotate Y 90. Let's see what we got. Scale. So this is basically what I did. So let's move this down some more. Inward. So just extrude this outwards a little bit. Now let's add in, sorry, Ctrl Z that, extrude this again. Now let's add in a subdiv modifier on it, 2 steps or 1 step, I don't know, depends on you actually. So Ctrl R here, just move this down because the 2 sides aren't even. If not, we would have beveled. Ctrl R, move this up. Then Ctrl R. Hold on, let's isolate this first so we see what we're doing a little bit better. So Ctrl R here, isolate this. First of all, let me save this. Ctrl R and isolate that. So this is looking quite alright. So hold this L and Shift D to duplicate that. Check from the top view first and just try to make it look okay. Shift D. I think 4 times is okay. Just do that 4 times. Or 5. 5 seems alright. So this top one can come up just a little bit. This looks okay. A, Shift N. Recalculate normals. What we can do here is go into edit mode, select everything on the top here, and just try to move it to this back here. Let's see if that looks okay. Yep, that looks nice. And everyone on this side here, we can make sure they are sitting right inside the mesh. So just move that to look nicely put inside the mesh. So I think that does it for this corner. We're done. It looks nice to me. To me though, it looks nice. So, well, after that is, let's see. What else can we do here to fit this? I don't think this really matters though. But we still need a cover on this side too, to fill like a black body for it to cover this back and also the front. So how are we going to do that? So let's see, back view. I don't think we should add any new stuff, so let's just take from this one. Take these two, Shift D, let's bring it back a little bit, P, separate. Take this one, back view and extrude and ZXs. This could be kind of tricky. I remember I did something like this on this side. Not really sure though, but it looks something like this. That I put inside this back. Let's try moving everything in first. Does anyone pop out? Those weren't actually necessary though. Let's move this in. Move this. Oh, okay. That was actually needed. So let's move this back. Yeah, got that right. So doesn't need to look perfect, just needs to cover up that place for us. And here we have some problems. Ctrl R, Ctrl V, move this in. Let's move that so it can be covered. Just move it up. Well, you can basically do what you want here. You don't have to follow as I'm doing it. This will be black, so it won't be visible at all. And we need one in front here too. So how are we going to do that? Let's take this one. Shift D. Try moving this down a bit. Okay, I think that does it. These might look simple, but they really go a long way in making the car look thick and very okay. I think that does it with the black bodies. These ones kind of need work. They are looking strange. Nope, no more work on it. Yeah, this one is looking alright, but the other guy is looking kind of strange. Let's see. Shift N and then click on inside. Yeah, I think that does it. That does it. So now let's spread out our rims. I think we need to join these together with this one and this one. Let's check their modifiers. When you want to join something together, you have to check if the modifiers correspond. So they all have the same. So Ctrl J and join them to the big rim. So now we can add in a mirror modifier to this one. First of all, Ctrl A, apply with all transforms, so the mirror modifier can work pretty well. Yeah. So now we need to add in an array modifier. I'm not sure if that's necessary or we just duplicate. Yeah, just duplicate this. Shift D and move it forward. You know what I want to do? So let me scale this on the y-axis -1, so the origin point can come back to the center or somewhere around the center. So now we can see that the front rim is actually smaller. Oh yeah, it's smaller and comes up a little bit. So let's go into the edit mode. A, scale this down. Just a little bit, not too much though. Wow, so my system is shouting and crying. So also there's one more thing we need to complete here. As you can see, this place is quite open, this corner here, and we need that actually to be closed, but it won't be very hard to work out. So let's take this and go into edit mode, and let's take from here to, let's say here, just duplicate that, move it down. Now sorry, hit P, separates, and take this one too, from here to here, shift D, move that out, then P separates. So now we can join these two together with Ctrl J. Let's see. Join these, M at last, then delete these vertices. So now we take this, extrude Z, and just, sorry, F, fill that in. Let's see how this works out. By the way, I didn't plan for this part though. I'm just filling. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 on this side. Ctrl R, 4. And Ctrl R here. Add one tiny one here. So you know what? Ctrl Z, X, and dissolve this one also. So now let's dissolve these guys too. X, dissolve vertices. So Now we can just fill this place in. Sorry. So these ones don't need much work than they already have. Let's see. Yeah, nice filled. I'm thinking we should actually join it with this one. I don't know. Yeah, let's join it. So go back to isolation. Select these two. Control J. And how are we gonna do this? So this is fairly easy at last. Then Shift R, select these two, Shift R. And these guys too, Shift R. So that looks kind of nice. Not really sure. Just kind of bring it out so it can smoothly ease into the other shape weird shape that is on the other side. 35 minutes. This is not looking really right, but it won't show up, so don't kill yourself. So as you can see, this side doesn't have the solidify modifier that we added on everything, so let's just do that quickly now. Solidifier, I think we used 0.004 or 3, can't remember. Let me use 4, no, 3.003. So only rim, and I think that's just about it. Now apply that. Let's see. So Control R, 2 cuts, Alt S, and scale that out just a little bit. It's quite nice. So as you can see, that is complete. And last but not the least, let's see what we can do about this part here. Just take those parts I selected now, Shift D, duplicate, move them forward. So click this 4 and press F, and these FF to fill those in. So GG, slide this in, and C to move it outwards a bit, and also on the other side, C, and move it out just a little bit. Okay, now select what we just did and extrude that on the X, also Z, so it can come out well. So now Control R and bevel this nicely. So what we just did now, select everything and just move it back so we can cover this so it won't look so empty when looking through it. Yeah, that looks pretty nice. So I don't know if I'm actually forgetting anything because I feel I am done. all that is left is the tire threads, which we will not be doing in this part of the tutorial. And by the way, see this little ledge here? I added the solidify modifier on it afterwards because it wasn't in the tutorial, so you can just do that yourself. I think that is fairly easy. So honestly, I think we're done. I think we are done. Well, there you go, guys. This is the Lamborghini Veneno tutorial in 21 parts. In 21 parts, you create this monstrosity. It's not perfect. It's far from perfect. Very far from perfect. But it's quite nice. Can be used for a lot of things. And it's really, you can go nice on a market. People hardly see these cars modeled, so I don't know. There you go. That's it. I've tried my best. So this is at 40 minutes, but it will be lower when I upload because I will cut some parts out. And well, thank you guys for watching. If you finished this, if you reached the end, if you followed the tutorial to the end, then you are awesome. You're the best, because this is not easy. Most of the parts were quite boring and I made a lot of mistakes, so I want to thank you. Thank you so much for following this tutorial. It means a lot. So if you already have a tire thread that you can just fix in it, that would be swell. You can do that in case you are eager to use the car. Just do that. I don't care. But I will be making a tire thread tutorial alongside with a carbon fiber procedural carbon fiber tutorial, and a video that will be showing telling you guys clearly what this channel is about and what I will be doing about it. So because I'm really serious about this YouTube stuff and I want to take it to really far. So once again, thank you guys. Please like the video, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Yeah, before we wrap this up, let's quickly create this stuff here. I kind of forgot. So take from this bottom part here, this line we have here, so just duplicate that and bring it down. Yeah, and also extrude down some more after you've done that. So let's see how that looks. Drag it to the side a little bit. This one could come forward. Yeah, okay. Then this one, let's bring it back to so that should do it.